Good morning, class 8. In this segment, we will learn about how to create a formula and working of cell referencing. Child, as we know that a formula is used to calculate numeric information and display the resulting value in a cell. We can use formulas to perform all kind of calculation in our Excel data. So for that, first we need to open our MS Excel workbook. For that, click on Start button. All programs, Microsoft Office, and then Microsoft Excel 2010. So here we have our MS Excel workbook. For the better understanding of a formula, I have created one dummy data. Let me open that worksheet over here. This is our dummy data which we are going to use to calculate our formula. Child, formula help us to calculate and analyze the data in our worksheet, and all the formulas begin with equal to sign. So first we will click on the cell where we want to enter the formula over here. So let's click over there and then we will type equal to sign. Now we are going to enter the cell addresses in which data is available. So we are going to write E3 plus F3 plus G3, right? And after entering a formula with the help of plus operator or addition operator, press enter key over here. And now we get our new value according to their corresponding values, or the result of the formula is appeared in the cell. Let's try one more time. Equal to E4 plus F4 plus G4 and then enter, and we get a result. This is a way to enter formula in our MS Excel worksheet. Next we have cell referencing. Mostly we have three types of cell referencing: relative cell referencing, absolute cell referencing and mixed cell referencing. Let's learn about all these referencing one by one. In a relative cell referencing, while copying the formula, Excel modifies the cell references. Whenever you copy a formula and Excel modifies the cell referencing, that technique is called relative cell references. So let's perform your relative cell references. First, let's type the formula for the cell E3 plus F3 plus G3 and enter. Here we got our result. Now let's use drag and drop method to copy the formula See child, when you copy the formula, then we are able to receive a copy formula for the rest of the cells and the desired output according to its corresponding values. The formula using the relative cell reference adjusts the cell referencing as a copy to the destination area. Formula will be copied to the selected cells with the relative reference and the value will be calculated accordingly. Next we have absolute cell references. So for absolute cell references, let's make some changes in the worksheet over here. While copying the formula, if Excel does not change cell references and make it constant, at that time Excel uses absolute cell referencing. To specify an absolute cell references in a formula, enter a $sign before any column letter and row number that you want to keep it constant in formula you plan to copy. So let's perform it practically. H3 where our total is stored, and then you want to add the value of H3 with R3. So let me make R3 cell as a constant cell reference. Here I am instructing Excel to keep cell reference R3 constant in the formula as a copy to the destination area. So I'm making it constant. Let me type $3 and press enter. Let's again, we will use drag and drop method. The formula using the absolute cell references keeps the cell reference constant. Now here I3 is our constant value, and when we copy the formula to the destination area, the value of I3 is constant and the value of Shyam is added with the constant value, that is 10. This is the reason that the grand total of Shyam is 196, Sita grand total is 203, Geeta grand total is 189 and Radha grand total is 205. Because here the constant value is 10. Next we have mixed cell referencing. So for that we are going to use the same worksheet. Child, a cell references with only $1 before either the column or the row is called mixed cell reference. So let's perform the values here. And I'm going to write the different values. And let's write down equal to $H3 plus $3. Now here I am using mixed cell reference where column will remain constant in the first cell reference and row will remain constant in the second cell reference. Let's use drag and drop method to view the result. Just check that. In the given example of mixed cell reference, column letter will remain constant in the first reference and the row number will remain constant in the second reference. I hope the concept of entering formula and working with cell referencing is clear for all of you. If you have any doubt related to this chapter, then we are going to clear your doubts in our doubt class. Thank you.